Whatever you're doing right now, just stop for 1 second. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Now, ask yourself, are you really living your life, or are you just existing? Today, we're talking about the one thing that separates the dreamers from the achievers: the decision. Welcome back to English Made Real with Zach. I'm Zach, and this is a space for real talk, real English, and real life. Today's episode is a deep dive for my B2 upper intermediate learners. We aren't just learning grammar today, we're learning how to change your life through the power of a single choice. We're going to look at classic stories of survival, modern psychology, and practical steps to help you stop wasting time and start building your future. Let's start with a story. Imagine it's 1651. There's a young man in England. His name is Robinson. He has a good life. He has a family that loves him. He has an education. But Robinson has a dream that doesn't fit into his father's plan. He wants to see the world. He wants to travel by sea. His father calls him into a quiet room. His father is crying. He tells Robinson, the sea is dangerous. You can die. Stay here. Stay safe. Robinson listens. He stays for a year. But the dream doesn't go away. Every single day, he thinks about the ocean. Then, one day in September, he goes to a port town. He meets a friend whose father owns a ship. The friend says, "Come with us to London." This is the moment, the decision. Robinson isn't prepared. He hasn't packed. But he realizes that if he doesn't go now, he never will. He chooses the unknown. He chooses the risk. Why? Because the pain of staying the same became bigger than the fear of the storm. Most of us are like Robinson before he got on that ship. We are stuck in a comfort zone. Think about your daily routine. You wake up, you check your phone, you eat, you scroll social media, you sleep. It feels safe. It feels relaxing. But here's the truth. Your comfort zone is a trap. Nothing grows in comfort. Success lives outside of it. If you want to speak fluent English, you have to be willing to make 100 mistakes and look a little bit ridiculous. If you want to start a business, you have to be okay with failing the first 10 times. People stay stuck because they are afraid of the maybe. Maybe people will laugh. Maybe I'm not ready. Listen, ready comes after the decision, not before. You might be thinking, Zach, I want to make a big change, but it feels overwhelming. I hear you, but change doesn't have to be a giant explosion. It's about the 1% rule. If you improve just 1% every single day, you will be 37 times better in 1 year. It's like compound interest in a bank. This applies to your English, your health, and your career. When you decide to focus on something, like learning a new English word, you suddenly start hearing it everywhere. Your brain is wired to find evidence for what you believe. If you say, I'm not a language person, your brain will find reasons to prove you're right. But if you say, I am improving every day, your brain will start looking for progress. Let's talk about your most valuable asset. It isn't money, it's time. Think of your time like a bottle of water. You only have a certain amount. If you pour it on the floor, you can't drink it later. That is what wasting time looks like. When you spend 2 hours scrolling through Instagram, you are pouring your life onto the floor.
To stop wasting it, you need to be intentional. This means doing things on purpose, not by accident. Instead of a vague plan like, I want to be better at English, you need a tiny plan. Pocket time. Use the small coins of your day. The 5 minutes waiting for the bus, the 10 minutes while you wash the dishes. These small coins can buy you a big treasure of fluency if you use them to listen or shadow. Time thieves. Watch out for things that steal your time without giving you anything back. Social media, negative news, and overthinking are the biggest thieves.
There's a famous saying, You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look at your environment. Are the people around you pushing you to grow, or are they holding you back with their complaints? If you surround yourself with negative, unmotivated people, it's almost impossible to stay focused. But if you join a community of learners, people who are hungry for growth, their energy will rub off on you. This is why environment is stronger than willpower alone. Let's look at one more story about an important decision. This one is about a young girl named Mary. When Mary first arrived in England, she was what we call disagreeable. She was selfish, angry, and she hated everything. She felt stuck in a big, lonely house. But then she made a decision. She decided to be curious. She found a hidden, secret garden that had been locked for 10 years. It looked dead, it looked gray and dry, but Mary and her friend Dickon decided to work on it. They cleared the weeds, they gave the plants air and light, and slowly the garden came back to life. This is exactly what happens when you make a decision to work on yourself. Your life might feel like that gray garden right now. It might feel like nothing is growing. But if you decide to clear the weeds of your bad habits and give your mind the light of new knowledge, you will see a transformation. You won't just change your English, you'll change your whole world. You have more control over your life than you think. You aren't a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your future. Don't just watch this video. Feel it. Act on it. Your greatness is waiting. But it won't wait forever. The clock is ticking. I'm Zach. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.